I think I just started watching some YouTube videos of them, and I'm like, oh, this sounds cool. I like this. And then I saw them at this King of the Blues shredding competition in LA on the Sunset Strip at the House of Blues, which doesn't exist there anymore. And I think it was Tedeschi. Ask Tammy Goldsmith; she was there too. But I think it was Tedeschi Trucks full. I didn't know her at the time, but I think it was just Tedeschi, just an early version of Tedeschi Trucks. I think it was December or September of 2010. But I don't remember much. I remember Mike was there and Mark, and I'm pretty sure Falcon, 2 drummer. I think it was Tedeschi Trucks band, but they played I've Got a Feeling, the Beatles song. I kind of remember that sticking out. That stands out, something I remember. And I think pretty much from that point on, I just got more and more into the band with each passing day, month, year, YouTube deep dive and archive.org, and starting to buy the albums. I mean, I have it right here, September 2nd, 2010, ? Guitar competition. I remember Pinecone Fletcher was the name of the guitar player. He played a cigar box guitar slide. I don't even think it was 6 strings, and he won the competition. And he was good. I like that. And Joe Bonamassa actually was one of the judges there. I'm pretty sure that was. I'm not imagining this. It's not that long ago. I'm sure there's information. Once in a while, I do a Google deep dive on it. But my second show was Dana Point Doheny Blues Festival on the beach. And I think that one, I remember Midnight in Harlem being something that stood out at me. I guess I have these moments sometimes from these shows or certain venues that stand out at me, maybe either a song or something about the venue. But hearing that on the beach and, seeing the ocean, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know where you want to go from here.
I think, hearing them live, right? It's so much more than the album, right? It's just such a different experience, at least for me. The live experience for TTB, versus the albums.
I would almost, versus
even just live junkie for them.
Versus even just listening to a live version of a song. If someone's like new to the band, I would almost be like, and they never heard him before, I would almost like go to the show. Don't even listen to anything. Just go to the show, and then when you go back and you listen to the live stuff on the audio and then the YouTube and the albums, you appreciate it on a different level. And I do. Like, I go back and I listen to the studio recordings, and I appreciate them on a different level. In some ways, it's like listening to the skeleton, the bare bones, the essentials of the song, what it was before they took it on the road and expanded it. Kind of like the way I described the Fireside or sessions or the Fireside tour with the scaled back, 6, 7, 8 person thing, where Derek and the drum parts or whatever, they're all trying to figure out what is the essence of the song we're trying to play.
Yeah. How is it, trimmed down without the horns, and maybe some of the early development, right, of the song, and how that kind of came to be to get some of that is really cool. How about some of the venues that you've seen them at? What stood out from some of the different venues? Just being a cool venue, different crowds at different places, right? You get a different vibe, going to different places. And sometimes it's fun to see them in your hometown. Sometimes it's fun to be out and about, right, and experience people in different places. What comes to mind in that regard?
Well, I mean, I could kind of just go down the list a little bit of like some of the venues.
Far away.
But I guess my third show, assuming what I have is correct, September 5th, 2012, was with BB King, and it was that show where John Mayer and BB King had the encore with Derek at the Hollywood Bowl. So that was pretty special to be at that show.
You were at that show? That's oh my God, I love watching that video.
Yeah, that's a fun. In my head, I have like a top 10 iconic TTB, Derek and Susan like moments, and that's like one of the ones that, like, I guess all the whatever the YouTube videos are of them that have the highest views are kind of like those iconic moments. The Midnight in Harlem, the Crossroads, that one. There's a few others for sure with the band. young Derek playing Layla. That's like another iconic one. And TTB, Derek, Susan, lore in my mind. And then, for all of us fans,